based on what we've discussed briefly on Friday.
Okay.
So I'm going to start off with the fact that you left the office on Friday and that you didn't notify anybody.
I notified Brett and I notified you, and that's recorded.
So you personally notified Brett when you...
Brett said to me...
So there was 3 times he said to me when you've left the office. You went to the post office and didn't let him know. You just walked out and went to the post office. So he didn't know that you weren't even in here. When you came back, he asked if there was something wrong. And you said that you weren't feeling well. And he mentioned to you that maybe you should give me a call and go home if you're not feeling well. He said that you then went off to the bank without him letting me know again, and then you came back, packed up and went home. You did note to Brett that you weren't feeling well, but you didn't personally say to him, I'm off home now, and are you happy to take the phones, or do I need to discuss with Pauline or anything like that? I do note that you did give me a call and leave me a message to say that you were sick. So is that correct or not, or did you tell Brett personally that you were going home?
Brett said, is something wrong? I said, I'm feeling a bit sick. He said, you can go home if you want, just call James. I said, I will.
Yeah. So that was like before or after you went to the bank?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay. So my main concern around this is safety of my staff and yourself. So number one, if Brett doesn't know you've gone home, and if that was the case, if there was a fire, how is he to know that you've gone home from the office? You could be passed out in the toilet, passed out in the kitchen, something terrible could have happened to you. So that's number one. Number two, you've got one staff member in the office who you haven't confirmed, if this is the case, that he's happy to take phone calls, or you haven't spoken to Pauline who's working from home, you haven't let her know that she needed to take the phone calls. So that's a concern for me, and it's not correct to go home without confirming that that's all okay. And when I'm out of the office, obviously you've got 2 staff members who are more senior to you, so you would need to let one of them know what was going on. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, but...
So you can't understand the safety concerns or the running of the business, that if you aren't notifying directly to a staff member, that, you know, that person could be, number one, vulnerable, and number two, not knowing to answer the phone, or, you know, whether you're coming back for the day or whatever was going on.
I'm not commenting on that.
Okay, that's fine. So I did mention that I'm going to be issuing you with a formal written warning.
Yep.
So that will be the first part of it.
Okay, well, if you issue me a formal warning, I just need to let you know that I will be putting in a complaint against you for unfair disciplinary action. So I'm just letting you that before I issue a warning.
Based on what?
Based on these 5,500 words I've written that will go to HR.
Okay, righty go. So that's fine. I'm happy to get a copy of whatever you need to add before I issue a formal warning. That's fine. I don't need to issue that today. So I'll go through the concerns that I have with you. Obviously on Friday, I let you know that if Brett had personally attacked you verbally or physically, that you were well within your right to put a complaint in against him and that it needed to be in writing.
My complaint is not with Brett. I'll be putting a complaint against you for unfair disciplinary action if you issue a warning to me for going to the bank without telling Brett and for going to the post office without telling Brett.
And why is
Because
that?
I always go to the post office at 11 o'clock. That's when you've told me to go. I went just prior to 11 o'clock, I think. And if you're going to issue a warning simply for those two things, then I think that is very unfair.
Okay, so that's only the first part of it. There's 3 sections to this warning.
Please continue.
That's the first part. The second part that I've got is around your general office performancy. So I have been watching your work
When?
for the last 10 months, and I'm noticing that there are some areas that concern me with your processing and your ability to process without needing assistance from other staff members.
Please continue.
Yeah. How do you feel you're able to complete tasks without guidance?
I'll write that question down and I'll get back to you. So can you please call the question?
Do you feel you are able to complete tasks without guidance?
Able to complete tasks without guidance.
You have a number of flow charts.
Yes.
Are these helping you?
Are the flow charts I wrote helping me?
My expectations after 10 months of working with me is that you should be able to have a solid understanding and ability to work autonomously on tasks. For example,
Just a moment, I
cancellations.
just need to write this down. Could you just go a little bit slow, please?
Yep, sure. My expectation would be that after 10
I can't write that quickly, sorry.
I'm going to terminate this meeting at 11:08 and I'll be discussing with HR Central further, and I may need to get a representative in to sit in with this meeting as well. Okay?
You haven't completed the list of expectations.
No, that's fine. So we'll need to reschedule this meeting because I'm feeling threatened in this office.
Why?
Because of your tone and the way that you are presenting yourself to me.
I'm trying to write down the expectations.
And that's
that you
fine.
need to.
So we'll postpone this meeting until I can feel that I have somebody in here who can support me, and I'll be consulting with HR Central to find out what my next steps are.
What next steps can I take?
In what regard?
In the regard that the meeting's been terminated, I have my support person here. I may need to reschedule. What steps can I take with HR?
You can contact HR at any point.
Who's the contact person, please, and when can I contact them?
Sorry, I'm going to make a phone call because I'm not feeling confident here at all.
Okay.
Hi Katie, I'm just sitting in the meeting at the moment. I'm feeling extremely threatened in here. And Carla I've asked to terminate the meeting so that or postpone the meeting so that I can talk to HR Central. And she has said that she does not wish that to happen because she's got a support person in here. She's also let me know that she'll be putting a complaint in against me personally if I give her a written warning. That's right, and I don't feel confident to sit in here by myself, and I'm not quite sure what my next steps are. I don't want on to at this point. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. I'm just going to put you on speaker and I'll finish out this meeting and then we'll go from there. So the parties in here will be Woody and Carla. Okay, thanks Katie. So I've got Katie on the line until I can finish off this meeting because I'm feeling very threatened in here.
I just want
I
to
can't hear anything, James.
is Katie your support person in this call?
She just is at the moment because...
Okay, she's not allowed to say anything in the meeting as a support person, and neither am I, so I've been quiet.
Yeah.
So she's
fine.
just there to
That's
listen.
no worry, she's just there to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so are we continuing the meeting now?
No, as I said, I'm going to postpone the meeting because I'm feeling threatened in here.
Okay.
I'll be contacting HR to find out what my next steps are.
Can you please
If you
tell
would
me...
like to put a complaint in against me, you're more than welcome to.
it's very difficult to concentrate.
Yep, I understand that, but I've been put on the spot here, so this is the only person that I can bring him into here to listen to this conversation.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, can you please
So
tell
I
me...
will get you a contact for HR Central. I'll give them a call shortly and pass the contact on to you so that you're able to get to them.
Okay. And could you please tell me when the meeting will be postponed to?
I'll need to contact HR Central before I can give you a definitive time and date.
And when will you be giving me a definitive time
As soon
date?
as I can get onto HR Central, as soon as I walk out of this meeting, I'll be contacting you immediately,
Yep.
providing you with a contact
Yep.
and rescheduling the meeting.
Okay, great. And could you also give me the reasons why you felt threatened in this meeting?
Because of your tone towards me, the way you were just writing on that piece of paper, and the threatening nature towards me.
My tone of voice and the way I was writing on a piece of paper made you feel threatened?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yep.